Welcome back to another video, Rom. Today is the 1st of June as I'm recording this, which means it's time to talk about some gaming. I'm going to talk about the games that I played during the month of May. I really don't know how we're already in June, but Elden Ring DLC comes out this month, so I'm not complaining. And so does FF14 Dawn Trail, 1 week apart from each other. How can I ever complain about that? But anyway, starting with the games that I played that actually released during the month of May. None. I didn't play any new game this month. I was going to play Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, but I didn't get around to it. I have the original. I haven't bought the remake yet. I think it does enough for me to buy the new version. I think it adds things like certain fast travel points to make certain chapters a bit faster. So I am going to play that at some point, but I didn't get around to it this month. I also was going to play X Defiant, which is apparently like the COD killer. Let's be real, there's loads of COD killers. None of them actually kill COD. The only thing that will ever kill COD is COD. But I was going to play X Defiant. I installed it, loaded it up, and it was just like, oh, you've got to make... Oh, you got Link and Ubisoft account. So I just quit out the game and I never played it. Not that I'm against doing that. I would do it. I just couldn't be arsed on that day. I just could not be bothered to do it, and I never went back. So I might get around to that at some point as well. So what did I play? Well, I actually played quite a few games. Got a few platinum trophies. Played some different types of games, so let's get into it. Starting with an absolute banger game recommendation. If anybody has not played this, you need to check it out. Asura's Wrath. This game is just pure adrenaline rush. I'm going to show minimal gameplay to cutscenes because I think everyone should play this game. From start to finish, this game is just non-stop action-packed. There's just always something going on. It's not a very long game. When I was looking at the reviews before I played it, one of the critiques was that it was a very short game. I don't see that as a negative. I don't mind this being a short game if from start to finish it does what this game does. Man, like if you like if you like Dragon Ball Z and you like transformations and whatnot, you would love this game. There's so many transformations in this game. Asura I really enjoyed as a character, and I really feel for the... I mean, he was betrayed by everyone. His daughter was kidnapped. His wife was killed. This guy was going through it all, and he never stopped once. And like again, I'm not going to say too much, but that is on the back. It says that on the back, so that's not a major. That happens pretty early on. I love the way the game's presented as well, like an anime. I mean, like it has illustrations, like these really beautiful illustrations after each episode. Each episode has like it's to be continued. Like there's about to be an ad break or something. The gameplay was fun. I actually really enjoyed trying to get S ranks in this. I don't normally care for going for S ranks in games because I'm not normally that good at it. I'm not really that good at it here either, but it was still fun going for the S ranks. Because if you get a certain amount, you unlock bonus content. Also, one of the big points with this game, and it's something people critique about other games in modern day gaming, I forgot the term for it, but the timed button inputs where it will show up a button, you have to press it in time or accurately, but the game is like designed around it. It's not like you're playing a new game and it looks really cool, but the only gameplay is you pressing a button. It's not like that. This game is like designed around it. You're always going to be like getting timed inputs. It all counts to the rank that you get of the episode. It's really fun. And man, I don't know how my controller lived through this game though. I've no idea. When it's telling you to mash B, I wish I record. I mean, I was there like... And it adds to the adrenaline rush. Like everything that happens in this game is just fucking cool. You got these amazing transformations, these amazing action sequences. On top of the fact that when you're, finishing them off, the boss fights and whatnot, you've got those rapid button presses and timed inputs. It's so good. It's such a good game. Now, spoilers alert. I'm gonna do one spoiler, so just skip to this part on the screen if you actually plan on playing the game. This scene right here that I'm about to play. Man.
Idiot. A brother, never an enemy.
Man, what a game. Now, the one thing I will say is that whenever this came out, I think there was a bit of controversy because there is a bit of DLC called Episode 4, and it's paid DLC, and it's kind of like the ending. I understand that. I mean, it's a short game, and, you know, releasing an actual ending, an ending to the game for extra paid DLC. I kind of see why people were pissed off. For me, I bought this game. I've had this game sitting in my collection for over a year. Yeah, I didn't mind paying like £4 for that DLC. But yeah, like, I mean, again, I'm not going to spoil too much. Man, everybody needs to play that game. I think my favorite character overall, because I've got a few, but probably Yasha. I played it on Xbox if you have the disc, and I think you can just buy it on the store as well. You can play it on the new Xbox. It's also on PlayStation 5, I believe. I think you can stream it, because it's a PS3 game, so I think you can only stream it. You can't download it. Might not be the best way of playing it, actually, because of all the timed inputs, but I don't know, like, just find a way of playing this game and play it. Next up, I replayed Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. This wasn't the first time I played it. The first time I played it was 4 years ago, and it had been too long. I was in need of a replay, so I 100%ed the game again and got the Platinum Trophy. This Platinum Trophy is a very fun one to go for because all you have to do is 100% the game. You don't even need to hunt for trophies. If you just 100% the game, you will end up with the platinum. So that was a really fun platinum to go for and a really good time overall. It didn't even take that long. It took me 2 evenings. Like, I started it in the evening and then finished it the evening after. And again, I had a bit of prior knowledge to where certain precursor orbs were and whatnot, but still, very fun experience. One of the best PlayStation 2 games. It's still the only Jak game that I've played though. I haven't played Jak 2 or any of the others. Mostly because, I don't know, apparently those games go in a completely different direction to the first game, and it's the first game and the type of gameplay that I really enjoy. I don't think I would like them as much. I'm still going to check them out at some point, but I don't think I would like them as much. Regardless though, the first game, Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, is definitely worth checking out. And if you like platinum trophies, it's a very easy one to obtain, so go play a fun game, go get an easy platinum. Next up, we've got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Another easy platinum trophy. There's nothing really, you know, it kind of just has you play all the various different modes in the game. You got to play adventure mode, you got to do all of that. You've got to do some time trials, crystal challenges, you know, just every kind of mode in the game. If you've just got to play it, beat it in some way, and then you'll end up with the platinum. Fun platinum trophy. I've already done it actually on Xbox, so I've gotten the platinum twice now, I suppose. But yeah, this month I basically wanted to do what I'd already done on Xbox, but on PlayStation. So the next game on the list is Crash 1. Another platinum trophy. Again, I made a video about platinum trophies complaining about like Final Fantasy 9, because that's one of the ones that I got and it was terrible. But I'm not against getting platinum trophies. I'm just not a fan of grindy, tedious platinum trophies. Games that make you waste time and do the most boring tasks just for a trophy. Jak and Daxter was not that at all. Crash Team Racing was not that. And neither was Crash 1. Very fun platinum trophy. Again, you just have to kind of 100% it. There's a few bonus trophies as well, like swap characters and, you know, attack 3 enemies with Coco or whatever it is. Obtain 99 lives. Things that you might not get in a 100% playthrough. But pretty much, if you just 100% the game, you will end up with maybe 2 or 3 trophies that you need to clean up quickly. Next on the list, Crash 2. Platinum trophy. Not as big of a fan of 100%ing this game. There's lots more backtracking. There's a bit more confusion with all the secret exits that lead to different places. Death routes. Some death routes don't have any normal crates, so that you don't need them for the gem, and then other death routes do have normal crates, so you do need them for the box gem. Again, there's the secret exits that leads to different parts. It's a bit more confusing to 100%. And honestly, I prefer the more simplistic Crash 1. Like, yeah, there's backtracking in Crash 1, like Cortex Power, but it's not on the level of Crash 2. I haven't platinumed Crash Warped yet because I just haven't gotten around to that just yet, but I am starting that tomorrow. Next up, we've got Ape Escape. This game is pretty damn good. I mean, it's pretty fun. I haven't finished it yet. I only started it like 2 days ago. I mean, like, there's a bit of a story to the game, but like, I'm just going around the islands, the worlds, capturing apes, you know, like using the new tools that the game gives you, the various different items that the game gives you, and how you can get around the map, different areas that you can access with the new tools that you acquire. I'm looking forward to playing Ape Escape 2 and 3 though, because apparently they are better. 3 specifically being the best in the series, a lot of people say. But yeah, it's fun, the way you traverse around the worlds and stuff. It's got a banging soundtrack as well. Pretty good game. And then, I don't know why, but I started another MMO this month. Guild Wars 2. Now, this is the second MMO that I have ever played, the first being Final Fantasy XIV. And I've done everything that I wanted to do in FF14, at this point in time at least. Obviously, I'm just kind of waiting for the expansion to drop this month. But up until now, I've not logged in weeks. I'm not logging in too much because I've just done what I've wanted to do right now. I've done relics from different expansions. I've done the exploration zones like Eureka. I've leveled different jobs that I want to play in the game. I've done all the ultimate raids. I'm kind of just not even logging in, so I thought I would check out Guild Wars 2 leading up to the release of Dawn Trail. But when that game comes out, yeah, I'm going to be playing it for a while, but that doesn't mean I'm going to just drop Guild Wars 2. I really enjoy this game so far. I picked a Guardian. I'm living true to the meme of, you know, you play a fantasy game with all these different races that you can pick in different classes. Let me get a human male, sword and shield. That'll do. But yeah, I'm playing Guardian. I'm not actually using a sword and a shield. I'm using an axe and a torch because yeah, I leveled basically to 80 during the time that I've played. That was fun. I'm in Living World Season 1 right now, playing through the episodes of that. And I'm trying to get enough hero points to fully unlock Firebrand. So I'm going for like one of those builds because it was recommended. But man, this game was fun. Like, I think it does a lot of things that FF14 could honestly learn from. Like, sinking down. When you sink down, you don't lose any abilities or anything like that. In FF14, if you're level 90 and you go and play a level 30 dungeon, you got nothing. You get whatever you have at level 30. It feels terrible. I basically leveled to 80, which was fun because it actually utilizes the world of the game. Like, everything you do is spent in the world. It's like completing events or completing those yellow heart quests, just exploring the map, you know, looking for viewpoints and waypoints. That's basically what you do in this game to level up, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I like completed loads of different zones, and then you look at FF14 and like I barely spent any time in the world itself. Like, yeah, you've got like cool big boss fights in certain zones every now and then. You got hunts that you can do. There are things you can do in FF14 zones in its open world, but not on the level of Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2, it's basically you're always doing something in the world. I mean, the leveling process itself kind of speaks for like in FF14 you queue into instances, you do dungeon roulettes, you do trial roulettes, alliance raids. In Guild Wars 2, again, at least the way, I mean, I was doing dungeons in Guild Wars 2 to level up. They are a good way of leveling up. You get a lot of XP. But I was spending just a lot of time in the world, running around, exploring, doing all that. And it was fun. I had a great time on the game, and I'm going to continue playing it. I'm not dropping FF14. I love that game. I always will. Again, when Dawn Trail comes out, I'm going to be stuck to that game. But again, I'm not dropping Guild Wars 2. I'm not just playing it just as a pastime until my actual game releases an expansion. No, I really enjoy it. I'm going to continue playing it over time. It's going to take a while to actually catch up and do all of the content. I don't mind though. It was the same thing for FF14 when I first started. Also, it was just in time. I got, there was like, I think something came out for the game this month, and there was a Twitch event where if you watch enough Twitch, you get like a classic outfit selection. That was pretty cool because my gear was looking terrible. So I at least got like a cool looking, I got Logan's selection. I did buy the expansions too. I bought Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire. So, you know, whenever I get to them, I will talk about them in a monthly gaming video. That being said, that was all of the games that we played this month. A lot of like older stuff that I've already played before. I've already played Crash Team Racing, Crash 1 and 2, Jak and Daxter as well. But there was some pretty good stuff in there. I mean, this was phenomenal. As far as June goes, I don't know what the hell I'm going to play over the next few weeks, but just know I will be talking about the Elden Ring DLC at the end of the month. And probably not Dawn Trail because it comes out on June 28th. So I'm gonna have like a day of experience before the video goes out. So I'll probably just end up talking about it in July. So that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know down below what you played this month as well. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.